All right, fragrance family, y'all tap in, tune in back into another video. So today we're going to be going over the top 12 fragrances. If you notice in the video, y'all will say top 10, but it is the top 12 fragrance reviews. So y'all tap in, tune in, get you some popcorn. Let's get it. Peace and love.
Everyone knows that I mess around. Surely that don't mean that you can't hold it down.
Peace and love, fragrance family. Welcome back to another video. So as y'all can see from the title, we're going to be getting into the top 10 cologne fragrance that you need to have in 2025. First one, we're going to get right into this list and go straight into some bangers. Panty dropper number 1, Maison Alhambra Toro Pour Homme. This is a dupe of, or clone of, this is a clone of, Terre Hermes, and the main thing you need to know about this fragrance is that it's orange and pink pepper, and it's like a sweet mandarin orange and a pink pepper and like a spicy type of fragrance. Really citrus, but it's a sweet, tangy citrus, and then you got that pepper in the background. Super sexy. I think this one does not. I mean, I don't know who would hate the fragrance. Super sexy, sensual fragrance from the house of Maison Alhambra, also known as Lattafa, and it looks just like how it smells. Sexy, elegant orange. Maison Alhambra Toro Pour Homme. Up next on the list from the house of Lattafa, you got to have the Gris Charnel clone Liam Gray. This clone is going to get you compliments. This clone is going to get you noticed, and the thing that's going to get you noticed about this clone is the sillage. It has a brilliant sillage to it. It has a green tea note, black tea note to it, and the black tea and cardamom and fig. So it comes across a little bit kind of almost herbal, but with the herbal elegance to it. So I'm saying, so y'all want to tap in and get into the house of Lattafa Liam Gray. Beautiful scent, man. This will really have you stepping up your fragrance game to the next level. Up next on the list, we got from the house of Lattafa again, and we got Herbal Pure Clone, one of my personal favorites. Look at the dent I'm putting in it. Anno Abude. And I think I just got this clone like 2-3 months ago. And I got a lot of fragrances. I got over 40-50 fragrances now. So it's a sexy, sweet pear. And it's fruity. It's a little floral, musky, and woody. And it's sexy with that pear note. And I don't think there's a lot. I think this is one of the best Lattafas out. Anno Abude is so underrated, family. Y'all got to tap in with this one if you haven't had a chance yet. It's just the pear. It's the sexy, sweet. Ooh, it's nice. That pear from this one, yeah. This fragrance is going to get a lot of love on you. You know, it's unisex, but it can be worn anytime. Fresh enough to be worn in the winter. Fresh enough to be worn in the summer, and it's sweet enough to be worn in the winter. Sexy, sexy fragrance, y'all. Up next on the list from the house of Paris Corner, we got Fire Desire. This is an Angel Share clone, if you do not know yet, and in my humble opinion, this is the best one on the market. Caramel, boozy, praline, tobacco-ish type of note. Sexy rhubarb, almost like a rustic, like a dry note to it. Super sexy how it comes across. Super elegant for it to be a boozy fragrance. It's got an elegance to it that's unmatched. Y'all got to tap in with this one from the house of Paris Corner. Fire Desire. Super good one, family. You got to grab that. Up next on the house of Jimmy Choo, we got Jimmy Choo Man Blue. And if it weren't for this fragrance, I don't think I would have really made a fragrance channel, because this is one of the older fragrances that I have had in my collection for quite some time. And it's just it's one of the healthiest, sexiest, easy to grab blues in my whole entire collection. And it just does it for me. Jimmy Choo Man Blue. Tap in with this one, man. This is going to get you some compliments. Up next on the list from the house of Af9, we got to throw in Af9 Taratis Brown. It's a YSL Tuxedo clone. And it doesn't get, no other clones are better than this. I'm just stamping this one right now. Afnan Taraki Brown has got that YSL DNA down pack. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if this niggas from YSL in there making these fragrances, because that's just how close this clone is. It lasts about 4 or 5 hours though, I'm gonna be honest with you. After that, it becomes a skin scent and it's date night approved anytime. But man, this is sexy, bro. Y'all gotta tap in and get into with Afnan Taraki Brown. Up next on the list, we got from the House of Paris Corner. And this is Refake. And honestly, this was not even going to make this top 10 list, but I think I'm going to do a top 12 for y'all, because this is number 7. I got 5 more fragrances that I got to recommend to y'all. But Refake, if you haven't had a chance to get it by now, it's a YSL Baby Cat clone, and it's powdery. It's a little woody, and it's got a sexy type of suede smell to it. Now, suede is not listed in the notes. In the notes, they say it's cardamom, LME, pink pepper, black pepper, saffron, and olibanum. But it is a vanilla, but I don't know if it's bourbon vanilla. But it does kind of smell like a bourbon vanilla for sure. And it gives off the accord of suede, so it has a nice, sexy, not leathery, but powdery, woody, and like almost kind of like a smooth suede accord. I think y'all should tap in with this one, man. I think the ladies dig this one. This is a lady killer, lady bomb from the House of Paris Corner. Tap in with Refake. Super duper cool, bro. All right, next on the list. Now we get into some bangers. For these last 5 fragrances, this is going to be a top 12 fragrances of 2025 that you need to grab. It's motherfucking Fragrance World Supreme L'Homme Extreme. Now this is the clone of Guerlain L'Homme Extreme. It's got like an almond plum note to it. It's woody. It has this elegance about it. And man, I think this is probably gonna be the fragrance of the year for me. Supreme L'Homme Extreme from Fragrance World is so, it's spectacular. You can smell the elegance done in this fragrance. You can smell the quality. This is one of the most quality clones I have in my entire collection. I'm talking about super sexy almond. And it gives across a cherry note to me. They say it's plum in here. It gives across cherry as hell. And it's sexy and it's smooth, and it got a lot of elegance and quality up in this one. So y'all check out from the House of Fragrance World Supreme L'Homme Extreme. Beautiful fragrance. Up next on the list from the House of Dumont Nitro White. There's something about this fragrance that passes masculine, even though it's a white floral. And I think that's what gets me every time, family. It's a sexy white floral fragrance for men. It literally just does it. You just have to have it. Up next on the list, now let me see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is top 10. It ain't in any order, family, just so you know, by the way. There's no order. Hold on, camera. No order with these particular fragrances. But up next on the list, we got from the House of Maison Alhambra, and it is Kingsman. I've been telling y'all for a long time to cop this fragrance, and mine is getting more and more of a dent in it. Atomizer could be a little bit better, but it ain't too bad. But it's a sexy, fruity juniper berry type of smell, like a sweet, fruity accord. And it's done with the beautiful elegance to it. And you gotta check this one out if you want a different style on a blue fragrance. Different style on a blue fragrance, but done in a unique way. Check out Maison Alhambra Kingsman. Beautiful one. Up next on the list, and this is number 11, you need to have from the House of Lattafa, Rave Now. And you gotta get the blue bottle. This blue bottle, they claim it's a clone of Creed Aventus. They claim the black bottle is a clone of Creed Aventus. Man, all I know is that it's a sexy and Ambroxan pineapple with a little bit of pepper and a little bit of woods, and it's done with elegance and beauty. And you can tell, like, they took their time on making this fragrance. Beautiful scent and beautiful accords on this one. Man, this is some good stuff. This is a pineapple fragrance that smells beautiful. Pineapple fragrances does it for masculine men. Like, it just does it. It's just like ladies are attracted to it. It's just gonna do it each time. You can't go wrong with a sexy, sweet pineapple. And that's what Rave Now does. It does it. Up next on the list from the house of Maison Alhambra, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the last one on this list, family, and it is from the house of Maison Alhambra, and it's Alpine Home Sport. And it's exactly what it looks like. It's a Chanel Allure Home Sport clone, and it's one of the best on the market. Super citrus, lemony, citrus, zesty, orangey, a little bit of a lime fragrance in here with some nice pepper, the woods. It has like a sage note in it as well too, lavender in it as well too. Super citrus, herbalicious, woody, spicy. I mean, it checks all the boxes. It's gonna do everything you need to do, and it's gonna last for at least 7 to 8 hours. Brilliant. That's gonna do it for this video, family. Peace and love. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping in and tuning into this channel. I love y'all. Peace and love.
Everyone knows that